Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith, the Smith and Black channel here, TikToker, and we got this here spy, the old Grinderson, and still going. So we start the new month once again. I always want to see which side of the month we're taking out. We're taking out the highs again, two up, and we've been doing this for months, for months and months and months. So the grind continues, and once again you get your little chance here when they sell it off on the day. 2-2 reversal, and then all you had to do was walk it up the lows of each day, and you're still good and still going. So coming into a holiday weekend, markets closed on Monday here in United States for Independence Day, so nothing, no game till Tuesday. QQQ here, and Q's also taking out last month's highs, weekly highs, going into the highs again. Yesterday here, two up, two down, and boom, these two become an outside bar of all that. Then, if you just wait for the inside 60, I'm always talking about the new 60, is your inside 60, is your 2, 1, 2 continuation. If you go to the Dow Jones Diamonds, also the inside 60 right here. And off she goes, a nice little hour for those things. Good thing is, too, it's on a Friday, so you get some cheaper options as they're expiring. Diamonds still have some room here to take this out. So we're looking to see if the Diamonds can take out 348.65. So you still have some room on that to take out that month. So still an inside month over there. If we go to Amgen, and Amgen, things we're looking for here, the inside month, the poke down, the rev strat. Boom. 1, 2, 2. That's good over this. 245.51 for the 245.51, good for the rest of the month because you had that combination of the inside week to trigger that. All right. If we go to Regeneron, and Regeneron, this is another case of sometimes they just keep going. So what we look for here, see this big red bar, but that's a 2 up by taking out the previous high. Then stop them out here, boom, 2-2 reversal on the day, and still going. All right, if you just stop lows of days, here was over 548.02, trading 589. Not bad, all right? So that's still going. Just want to point that out. That's what we look for, and that's how you stay in things. People get too antsy to get out of their winners. Stay in those winners. SPY, going to new highs as I speak. Microsoft. And Mr. Softy, after last month, here, the inside month to the upside, still good. So if you're swinging, you just keep that stop there and you're still good. And you can even go off the week, lows of the week, still good. Mr. Softy in the highs, what does that tell us? It tells us to look at XLK. XLK, boom. Another nice week for XLK, taking out last month's high. Inside 60 gives you the trigger there. It also tells you to look at Apple. Too heavily weighted in the XLK. Inside 60, measured move. Up, sideways, boom. Right? So there's that. Right? So we're trying to get out of Apple. You'll notice this. 1, 2, 3 months in a new quarter. And you'll notice that all three of these are inside of these three. What does that tell you? That tells you this was an inside quarter. Right? So right now, going inside quarter and up for Apple for the next 3 months, as long as it stays above the last quarter's highs. If we go to XLV, XLV still going. We knew that was strong right out the chute yesterday, right? Taking out last month's highs, right? Who's most heavily weighted in there? Johnny John. Inside week to the upside, still good. Still an inside month, so we'll see if we can take that out. But you can see that 2 down by taking out the previous low, inside, and then boom, right back up. Johnson & Johnson still good. If we go to some more big boys, Google. And Google, taking out last month's highs. Remember, inside month last month, it was an inside month here. Still no lower low on that month, and now picking up a little steam coming into the weekend here. We'll see if that sets up again for us. If you go to AMD, AMD taking an inside day to the upside. Now, we knew last month this, the 2 up hammer counter shooter, for these two to become an outside bar of all this. Now you can see if you can go to all-time highs. You're taking out last month's highs. That's a good thing. You got an inside day to do it. And we'll watch that with the SMH, which is a little fragmented here. SMH is an inside day here. So a little bit different of a story than compared to the XLK. And I'll get to some of those, why it's doing that in a second. You've got CarMax. And CarMax, inside day, pokes down, boom, rev strat into the highs. And if that works, you see this outside month, slight poke down, 322. We're looking for these two to become an outside bar of that, right? Still working, still good. Rev strat day. We'll see if that sets up again. If we go to Oracle. And Oracle, still an inside month. Some nice 60s in here, really racing out of here, right? So here's what you look for. The two up, the bring it in, two down, and then boom, back to the previous range yesterday. Now continuing that with the inside week to the upside. Two down, inside, back up, looking to take Oracle all the way back up to the highs. If we go to NVAX, and NVAX, inside week to the upside. Now the hopes is that works and then eventually triggers this inside month over 229.50. And so just like we're looking for in CarMax there, here you can see this on the 60 minute. Outside 60, pokes down, 3, 2, boom. These two become an outside bar of all that, you see? So we're still keeping an eye on that month to see if that NVAX can break that. If we go to Costco, and Costco here, the outside day by taking out both sides, the two down, boom, these two become an outside bar of that, right? See that? Okay, that's what you're going to want to look for. If we go to Starbucks, and Starbucks coming after the inside monther here. So inside month to the upside over 114.62. You're there right now, so good thing is you're coming back through this previous range on the weekly. Had a nice couple days here after this. The rev strat, inside day, pokes down, boom, takes out all these guys and takes out these highs. We'll see if that sets up as well. MRIN, just kind of a doji on the day, but one of the things you want to look for is things that have a lot of movement during the day, right, for trading. So you can see there's a nice range in here. Stalling out a little bit right now, but stuff like that, stuff we like to keep an eye on. On the downside, here's what's keeping the SMHers in check. You got LRCX coming down, taking out yesterday's lows, going to the lows of the week. And if it keeps tanking, you can just maybe go after that month, but we'll see. On the opening, you can see there's a gaps up a little bit. That's a 2 up, and then this is a 2-2 reversal. 2 up, 2 down, and boom, you're in right here. And that's why we stay on 30s and 60s. It takes an hour to set it up, and then boom, you're good to go. If you go to AVGO, and AVGO just got a smackdown. Not sure what happened here, but you see that 60 up, 2 up, 2 up, and then boom, the 2-2 reversal here wipes all these guys, and these two become an outside bar of all that stuff right in here. Back to a doji on the week, so not really doing too much. If we go to Space, Space also did that on the 60. 2 up by taking out the previous high. Boom, you're in. Below 48.38 down to 44.60. Not bad there either. Looking to see if we can get an outside day on this thing. Still got some day left on this. Market staying firm. If we go to ARWR, ARWR gaps down, and what that does last month was an inside month, upside. You see this slightly takes that high out. There's your exhaustion risk. Boom, as soon as it took this out here, 71.03, right, you're a rev strat to the downside, right? So you had a gap. So there's certain things called continuity entry. All right, so what you're going to see here is once you know that you want to be involved in this because of this monthly and it's falling apart, see the wick or shadow, if you will, of this on the opening of the day. Once that goes back down and turns it red, you can enter right there. Boom. And you can see that on the 60 here. If we go to W, and W is still going to be inside weak, albeit a nice range in red. Right, here's what you look for. 2 up by taking out the previous high, 2 up by taking out the previous high, but closing down here, and then boom, these two become an outside bar of that, right? And if that works, potentially here we can take this down, the 2-2 month reversal down, and that would kick in below 293.17. If we go to IBM, and IBM, 1 bar rev strat week, inside week poked up and then boom, came right back through. And if that works, triggers this. Inside month, poke up, rev strat month here, below 143.04. You're there, and you can see that on that daily. Once again, this is an outside bar of that. Took out both sides. Then it pokes up, stop them out on the upside, and then boom. These two become an outside bar of all this. All right, now it's inside in the 60. We'll see if that sets up again for us. If we go to Walgreens, and Walgreens taking out all of this stuff here, right? And so remember, it's a new quarter. So this slightly took out the highs, and this was the 3 months. Boom, that's a 2-2 reversal on the quarter, right? So Walgreens in trouble, and that tells you to look at CVS. Here, not as much, so it's for Walgreens. If we go to CRCT, and CRCT, inside day, 2, 1, 2, bam. And if that works, you might get yourself an outside week. Right, because once this is red and coming back here, this is closer to being an outside week than anything else, right? Especially on this smackdown. Get yourself the continuation inside 60, 2 inside and down, still working. If we go to NOAA, and NOAA, 2-2 weekly reversal. Actually, it's 3-2-2. This is an outside week. Then it goes up in here, and boom, as soon as you take this out, we're looking to take that out, and these two become an outside bar of that. And if that works, you take out last month's lows here, 43.48. Now you're a 2-2 reversal on the month, looking to take all this stuff out. So NOAA in a bit of trouble here. If we go to SWBI, and there's your reversal day. 2 up, right? Stop them all out, and then bam, right here, bag holder city, 2-2 reversal. Inside on the 60. Now we'll see if there's any more. We can take a look at RGR whenever you see that. Same deal, 2 up, and then boom. These become an outside bar of all that. So we'll see if the profit taking continues. Tries to take an inside 60 to the upside, so we'll see if we can rev strat here below 84.09 in the next hour if that continues to be the low. If we go to the apes, memes, GameStopper, inside 60. Keeping an eye on this level here. It came down to test it, 196.50, and then came back up at 197 is the low last month. So for the meme crew, that 197 is going to be an important one to keep an eye on. All right, we're coming into a long weekend, and we are continually just driving higher in the S&P, Spider. So till that reversal happens, it's up and away. So I hope everybody had a great week, has a really good long weekend. All right, that's going to do it for today. I'm Rob Smith. This is Black Channel here at Ticker Tacker Strat Time Report.